Let's go to talk to William Troost-Ekong.
Okay.
That's one player that will forever be grateful to Coach Stephen Keshi. William Troost-Ekong joins us on Skype now. Good to have you on the program, Super Eagles player.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good
How are you guys?
Morning,
Yeah, we're super. Talk to me. Tell me the exact words that came out of your mouth, or what you did when you heard that the big boss, Coach Stephen Keshi, is gone.
Yeah, it was an unbelievable moment. It's I would like to start, with the condolences for his family and the whole of Nigeria, actually, because it was such a big loss for us. And I couldn't believe it. Actually, it was only last week I tried to reach out to him and speak to him again, and I was trying to stay in contact with him because he was such an influential person for me as well. He made me a super ego and gave me the chance and believed in me and gave me the confidence. And he was a great man.
William, how much of an influence was it to you and your career?
Yeah, it was massive. It was about a year ago this time last year that I came in contact with him a bit earlier, actually. And it was massive. He gave me the confidence, and he opened the door for me. And it was just about giving me the opportunity and believing in me. And I have so much to thank to him. And the time that we spent together in Kaduna at the time and in Abuja when we trained there was amazing. And then you get to know why everyone called him the big boss and why he had such a big reputation. And of course, I knew of him from a kid and from my dad told me. But to meet him up so close and personal was it was amazing. He's a legend. You saw how people spoke to him and how people respected him and rightfully so. So it's a massive loss. I think all of the players, including me, were praying that you worked with him somewhere in your career again in the future. And it's heartbreaking to know that that's not going to happen anymore.
I know, William. You've worked with a lot of coaches. What made Coach Stephen Keshi special?
He was, I think it's his aura. He wasn't called Big Boss for no reason. I think everyone had a lot of respect for him. He respected the players too. He was a nice man. If you got to know him a bit personal, even though he seemed like a very, like a boss really when you watched him on TV. When I was a kid, anyway. So, he was assertive. He knew what he wanted. He got us to play a certain way, and I think he's changed the team, tried to bring it together, and I think Salisu is carried on with his legacy in some way. But he was a very special coach for us.
Thank you so much, William, for speaking to us on the show this morning.
No problem. Thanks so much, guys.
Super Eagles defender William Troost-Ekong, giving some love to Coach Stephen Keshi. Let's go on the break. We'll come back, talk some more. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back in sports this morning. We're broadcasting live from Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. Tayo, I listened to William. You could still tell, his tone, his body language.
Yeah.
Is definitely missing the coach.
Surely. I mean, players have this, special relationship with the coaches that give them their breaks.
That's right.
Yeah. So you can understand why Troost-Ekong, still feels a bit, down after the sad loss of Stephen Keshi. And and one thing, that has been constant in all the, adjectives that has been used to describe Stephen Keshi is leader. I mean, whoever you talk to say his leadership qualities, big boss leadership qualities. I mean, so that's not in doubt. He was a great leader on and off the pitch as a player and as a coach, and that's why a lot of those players that got the breaks under him are finding it very, very hard to come to terms with his death.
I totally agree with you, Ty. I spoke to a former Super Eagles player. They said the moment he gets into the dressing room, his presence takes over. That's the big boss right there. That's the big boss.
That's natural leader. Natural leader he was.
So much love. Everyone saying one or two things about Coach Stephen Keshi. And we have the press statement from the presidency signed by the Vice President Yemi Osinbajo. Tayo, what a sad day for football in Nigeria when the news broke that Coach Stephen Keshi is gone. And the presidency, in their press statement, says the news of the sudden death of Mr. Stephen Keshi saddens our nation. The nation in total, everyone saddened. As captain and coach of our national football team, his service, dedication, and achievements, including lifting the African Nations Cup both as a player and then as a coach remain a great testament to the value of hard work. Well, that's it right there.
That's
you
it
know,
right there.
it goes to show that this man, after giving everything to Nigerian football, decided to translate it again into being a coach and do the same thing.
And still did the same.
I asked him one day during training, I said, Coach, why are you always bending? You watch him, he's bending or he's leaning on something. I've given so much to Nigerian football, my back aches. Oh my God, I couldn't. I said, okay. I said, bend some more, bend some more, Coach Stephen Keshi. The memories, for those that were really close to him, you just keep hearing his voice right there in your head. Everything he was saying to you. I keep hearing what he said to me last, and then it's tough.
Yeah,
it's
is
tough.
Difficult. I mean, from the press, released by the presidency, it says that saddens our nation. The reason it saddens the nation is because we all know football is that one unifier where if Nigeria is playing well, the whole country is happy.
That's right.
So that's where that one comes into play. And it's a big shame. It's a massive loss for Nigerian football.
Okay, we'll just take the last part of the press conference, statement from the presidency. It says, on behalf of the people and government of Nigeria, I commiserate, that's the vice president, with the family of Mr. Stephen Keshi on this tragic loss. That's what it is. Our thoughts are with his children at this time of sadness, especially so soon after the loss of their mother. Wow. We send our deepest condolences to them and also to the countless friends he made in a lifetime of service. We pray that God grants the family the fortitude to bear the loss.
Yeah, that's all we can do right now. That's all we can do. It's no more. It's not going to come back. And we're just going to hope and we're just going to pray, that they have, the strength and the fortitude to bear that loss. I mean, it will be sorely missed.
That's right. That's right. Let's get on with the show now. We'll continue to celebrate the life and times of Coach Stephen Keshi. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Stay. Gloom and dejection best describes the mood at the residence of the late Coach Stephen Keshi. A condolence register has been opened in his honor. Okay. Former Super Eagles player Troost-Ekong could hardly believe that his teammate is gone. Stephen Okechukwu Keshi had an admirable football career. He played for the senior national team from 1981 to 1995 and was a member of the team that won the Cup of Nations in 1994. He also recorded success as a coach. Between 2004 and 2006, he managed the Togolese national football team and helped them to qualify for their first ever World Cup in Germany. He also managed the Malian team in 2008. Keshi became the coach of the Super Eagles in 2011, but it was in 2013 that he achieved remarkable success.
I just love it, They just show you that we want to learn, we want to do something for this country, we want to do something for ourselves.
A year later, Keshi qualified Nigeria for the World Cup in Brazil and led the Super Eagles to the round of 16.
We're a little bit, comfortable. We know there's no way we're going to lose here against Ethiopia, but we respect them. It's a little bit different, but all in all, hey, it's World Cup.
Things got tough for the big boss when his team failed to qualify for the 2015 edition of the African Cup of Nations.
Good lesson for the players, maybe too much confidence. We'll see how it goes.
That same year, cancer took the life of his wife Kate, and just when he was planning a return to coaching, the shocking news of his death broke. The big boss lived for 54 years, a disciplinarian on the field and a jolly good fellow off the field. Those lovely smiles will definitely be missed. Austin Okonakpan, Channels Television News.